Welcome to the first episode of Fix My Business, channel where we review websites and then we show you how we would fix them. And in this episode we're looking in a website that called Scupper Scams. This is their homepage. First things I can see, I'm not so sure about the colors because the logo on the top, the combination of between the red and orange kind of blends in a little bit, so it's very hard to read. And then straight away we can see here the menu on the top. Maybe, just maybe, too many options here. So we go home, blog, membership, shop. So blog, membership, shop, first three things. Not sure if they are listed in the importance. Then we got about, who we are, counseling, and contact us. From the get-go, the menu sends just way too many messages in regards of who we are and what we do. So I would be very careful in selecting just the key things there. Also, contact us just shifted to the next line, which probably should be at the back and probably contact and contact us. So you can make one word contact. But anyways, let's carry on. Scupper Scams. A lot of different colors, just too many now. This looks a bit too happy for me. Everything here is just kind of all the colors, things are here, girls smiling, everything is super happy. If we're talking about the scams, in my head, it's gotta be, you gotta think about who's gonna land here. And straight away, you want to establish credibility from the get-go, because if you're talking about the scams, that's the most important thing. So you want to trust these websites from the get-go. Now, for me, for my liking, this looks a little bit too entertaining. So, and that's kind of causing the questions like, why are we doing all of these things? So, our speakers, again, Teresa Allen, Patrick Wright, everything looks a little bit podcasty. I mean, obviously here they got like microphone and stuff, so if you're the speakers for the Scupper Scam companies, you probably want to establish a bit more credibility again, just for my liking. Now, plans. Straight away, we're getting hit here with the plans, so let's look at that. What do we have in a bronze plan? They're charging $3.99, and the first thing I'm really uncomfortable with is 6 months membership. So you haven't even told me what am I paying $3.99 for, and then you're already pitching me the 6 months membership, 12% discount, saving $287. Numbers are really random, again, just for my liking. 1 year membership, 25% discount, $10.53. Well, even if we drop this section, that's easy, just remove it and you're good to go. But free monthly newsletters, really? I'm confused here. I haven't come across anyone who is charging for the monthly newsletters, and now they're saying they're free. So if they're free, why they're in the membership plan? Another source of confusion. Access to the counseling page. So, okay, let's have a look. We had a counseling page on top. So what do we have here? Counseling. Oh, again, by the way, counseling section. On the top, again, if you're looking on this picture, it looks like the sound engineer image. I'm not sure how this is relevant to the counseling of the scam awareness website. So selection of the stock images could be just a little bit better. But anyways, big problem here for me is it's coming soon and it's on your packages. So how this is going to work, I'm not sure. But again, that's existing another confusion, and we've just literally halfway through the page. So really important just to make sure that if it's a scam awareness website, you want to be really black and white and crystal clear. Nothing that's kind of can seed more confusions into it. Access to the gift shop. All of these access things for $3.99. I'm not sure if that's really working. I mean, share your comments in the comments box. But for me, again, access to a gift shop. Why do I pay for the access to a gift shop? I mean, if you get like a free gift every month, maybe then. But then that needs to be explained. Access to a forum. Who is charging these things? I would struggle to find anyone's packages with that sells access. If you guys doing this, well done to you. I mean, I would actually struggle in any business to actually sell access. But what do I know? Guys, if you are paying for the access to the forums in a gift shop somewhere, share it and drop the link of that website, because then I will be more than happy to make the review of that and we all gonna learn something new. But for now, free webcam cover. That was the thing that's probably going to be the most confusing, because from the get-go, free webcam cover, and that is an image of something, which anybody knows what that is? How does that work? Really confusing plan. Silver membership, gold membership, free polo shirt, free super scam t-shirt. Right. I'm not going to spend more time on reviewing the packages and plans because they're quite confusing here. Let's have a look. Next section, latest news. Again, the stock images here on the latest news are very, very, very stocky. You probably want something that people can connect to. All of that just, this guy with the, I'm not sure. This looks like a COVID jabs or something to me. This could be anything. So probably we want that to be a bit more specific. If you look what's on their thing, that's a blog post posted in 2024, 2 years after the website was made. 0 comments, posted by the admin, recent comments. All kind of looks very rushed and quickly made. Now, all the way on the bottom, we've got that disclaimer line. So if we look on the web, gifts for our members. Not sure what's that all about. I can't click on it, so the only thing I can do is just to dismiss it. Right, let's not spend too much time on that. Let's just look on the footer. Paving the way to a better tomorrow, breaking barriers and opening doors. Quite generic. I'm not quite sure what that would mean. Paving the way to a better tomorrow could be Head and Shoulders shampoo, really. Breaking barriers and opening doors. This could be anything, really. Now, social media links don't work, so they're not leading me anywhere. If we go to the home, frequently asked questions do not work. About, let's have a look what we got in the about. Again, same stock image on the very top. About Scupper Scams. Here at Stop a Scam, our aim is to be... Right, another stock image here, which in all fairness is not a big problem, but... Alright, newsletters. So there is a subscription to newsletters. I'm not going to do that, but that was something that was offered in the package, so which I'm not sure. So if I'm subscribing to this, what's that going to be and what's newsletters going to be offered in the package? Let's look on the last bit. Is the information here. The mobile number. That's, for me, is a big bell because it's a mobile number. So that makes you feel small. It's like one person mobile number. So I'm not quite sure if this is the best way to position. Also, if you're leaving the mobile number, so be it, just please split it into 4 digits, so whenever somebody's dialing, it makes it easier for them. This is another big red flag for me. Once again, it's a Gmail email. So why are we using a Gmail? If you're you want to be positioned as the company that can be trusted, as somebody that knows what they're doing. If you are using Gmail, I will struggle to find the reasons and explain why one would use Gmail. It costs $360, $370 per month. You already got your domain because it's scupperscams.com domain. Linking the two takes less than 5 minutes and you've got a professional emails. Let's have a look on the privacy policy, because this is where I'm going to be looking for the name of the company, the legal name of the company that's trading, so I can go on the company house and see if you're registered CIC or something. Unfortunately here, from the get-go, I can see the shipping policy. I'm not so sure if that's what I'm after. And shipping costs, I'm not understanding why we're talking about the shipping costs. Right, again, all of this kind of gives me quite a few bits of confusion here. And again, this image, the choice of imagery, it looks to me like this is like a school, the sports class, sports club or something. again, the stock image that's used for the top, it's again like a podcast studio really. So this sends a lot of mixed signals. What else we got here about? We've seen this one, sorry. Who we are. Not sure about the difference between about and who we are. Probably could be merged. Testimonials. Read more. What do we have in testimonials? 3%. Okay. I think we've seen enough of this website, so we can jump straight onto our scoring system, and feel free to follow along and share your scores. All of these materials will be on a link below, so you can see this. So positioning and purpose, I would score probably just give 2 because I was confused with most of the things in regards to the positioning and purpose. So I still kind of can't 100% sure tell you what we're doing because the package is telling one thing. Scupper Scams, it's about the scam, so a bit confusing. Execution and experience, I think it was done quickly and let's just put something out there and then figure it out along. So that's the feel I've got, so I'm gonna give it 2 points there. Credibility and team trust. So let's have a look if we can find somebody in the team. So I'm going to jump straight away to the LinkedIn and see who we got there. So there's Scupper Scams actually tells retail. I'm not sure now, even more confusion. How many people we've got there? 1 person. That's the person that we've currently got. Now, what's interesting here is as well, this is Teresa Allen, and we've had somebody on the home page of somebody else under very similar name. If you remember here, there was somebody called Teresa Allen. Excuse me if I'm pronouncing it incorrectly. So I'm not sure if this is the same person. Could be. Again, so just 1 person is saying it's been a managing director for the company for 5 years from November 2020. Website claims that it's been 2022. Again, some mismatches with the dates. So let's go back to the scoring system. Again, I've started on 2. Let's give it a 2. And then value proposition and product market fit. Again, I did struggle with this a lot, so I will just give it a 1. And now, my favorite section, the wildcards. So let's actually see what we're going to get here. So let's spin the wheel and find out what are we looking at. Legal section, a presence. Okay. Luckily, we kind of covered it because the only thing I could find here was privacy policy. And this is not really, doesn't give me much, especially I'm missing the name of the legal entity that the whole website is operating under. So for that, they've got a section there, so I'm gonna give it a 1. Now, in regards of the X factor, have we seen anything that's really stood out? I'm gonna give them 1 point, and the reason for that is because the idea of the Scupper Scam, I like it. It's good to help and prevent the scams and make it aware there's loads of work that needs to be done, and that's why I'm going to use the episode 2, the part 2, not the episode 2, part 2 of this video to actually show how we can fix this. It's a quick fixes using the AI, and it gives you something ready to go that's 100% customizable and can give you much better experience from the get-go. From here, my top 3 action plans. So if we coming back to this website, first would be to sort the packages, because again here, subscription plans, this membership plans, subscriptions, there's 3 different words we're using, so let's use it. And here it's straight away saying like show the 1-year plan and things. So this looks different again, but your offering is the key thing. This is your driver, so this is something that people will be willing to pay or not will be willing to pay, so you really need to nail that. That would be number 1. Number 2 would be to actually tidy up all of those things like the mobiles, phones, so the easy fixes that actually make you look more professional. And third, for me, would be to make sure that the images, background and colors that we're using is actually not making people more confused. So that will be from me. Now, if you want, stay on and watch the part 2. I'm going to show you how I would fix this using AI, and I'm going to do it in the real time, so you will be able to see the whole process in less than 5 minutes. We're going to have a much better website. If you want to jump on to the episode 2, we're looking into the IT company, recruitment IT company. So we're going to be looking into this Vesta Consulting IT. And that's it. Thanks for watching. You know what to do. Subscribe, share, and if you've got any comments, be my guest. And I hope to see you in the next video. Thanks so much for staying with me. Have a great day. Bye for now.